가봅시다. 자,
I must admit, you've surprised me. I thought you were going to take off as soon as you'd gotten something from us. But I was wrong. I want you for a little soiree I'm planning.
파티? 뭘 하려고?
A business meeting, of a sort at least.
도와달라고 하면
All right,
도와줌.
fine. I need your help. It's about an artifact, and our goal is simple. We're going to purchase it. Our seller is a freelance operative in the city of Neon, which means the artifact is almost certainly stolen from someone. I just need a little more presence in the negotiation to show we're serious. And I think you'd be perfect.
내가 뺏어오면 되는 거 아닌가? 오케이.
That settles it then. We just need to make a few stops when we get to the city, and then the drinks will be on me.
As long as the drinking comes after the negotiation, or whatever this
얘
is going
갑자기
to entail.
옴닉됐어.
It'll be easy, I promise. I'll ride passenger on your ship until we get to Neon. Just let me know when you're ready to set off.
가자.
To the Volai star system, then. I admit I'm a little excited.
그래서 여기서 어쩌자는 겁니까?
Smell that? Construction, incense, industrial chemicals of every kind. But they still can't get rid of the odor of chasm bass.
가슴바스?
A native species of fish. I often wonder what would have happened if they'd never found out about the psychotropic effects. I mean, on paper, a rich protein source is far more practical value than a recreational drug. But theory loses out once again to practice.
가자.
We need to stop by the Stroud-Ekman offices. There are certain authorization procedures when large funds are being transferred, even for something like this.
인사. 갑시다. 이 아저씨가 여기 주인이면 좀 싸게 해주면 안 되나?
His ships are very high quality.
It's all right. I just need to have a short chat with my counterpart. Is she in today?
Yes, allow me to bust you in, sir. You know, Mrs. Stroud? You are
Walter.
Issa.
Shall we continue from last time? The luxury cruise line market is completely outside of our core competencies. Investing into it is a mistake.
No, I'm here about... Wait a minute, a mistake. Our ship designers are the best in the settled systems.
They design personal craft and military ships, Walter. Large-scale accommodations and hospitality is a completely different beast. Oh, I'm so sorry. Here I am arguing with my partner, and you're just standing right here. Issa Eklund, the hyphenated Eklund in our glorious company's brand.
아, 스트라우드랑 에클랜드 이렇게 해가지고 스트라우드 에클랜드구나. 자, 콘스틸레이션의 일을 하러 온 것입니다.
Ah, yes, the daring explorers my partner is so infatuated with. You should hear him reciting that speech.
There's no need to go into that.
Oh, my heart skips a beat when he does it.
저 아저씨 여기서 혼모노 짓하고 다녔나 보네요.
If he talked to the board that way, I wouldn't need to placate them so much.
자세한 내용은 듣고 싶지 않습니다.
Oh, very well. Why don't we discuss why you're here?
It's the discretionary fund, Issa. I need all of it.
Oh, this wouldn't have anything to do with that meeting you've set up at the Astro Lounge, would it?
I never said that. Did you have an agent hack into my files again?
Only after you had one hack into mine. Tell me, can mutual distrust lead to a point where it's actually the same as mutual trust?
일을 이렇게 하는 건가?
Oh, just some light sparring, dear. Walter's actually very attentive when it's just the two of us.
When you mix business and family, you learn to compartmentalize.
그러면 미팅은 라운지에서?
A remarkably insecure location for a clandestine meeting.
That was the point. Neutral territory in the open.
With no leverage. Oh, you must let me help. It's been too long.
I have this all taken care of.
Some investigation into the cellar What's motivating them? Then, some preliminary casing of the Astral Lounge for security flaws. Give you the advantage if things go wrong.
Bribe a few bouncers, alter the codes on the doors.
Yes, exactly.
오케이, 사전 답사.
I hate being selfish, but I would like some time with my husband. We need to go through the fund authorizations anyway.
James Newell is the broker who knows our cellar. He'll be able to help you find out more about them. And it shouldn't be hard to find the Astral Lounge. Here, let me at least give you some operation funds since I won't be joining you. Meet me back here. I'm going to be present for the negotiation. I'm not leaving you to the Neon Sharks, I promise.
1,000원이 활동 자금이라고? 너무 짠 거 아니야? 아니, 차라리 디지픽을 줘. 로비. 월터 스트라우드와 만남을 가졌을 것이다.
Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't.
했다고 가정하자.
Information isn't usually free.
대가를 받지 않았나? 2번은 지불하지 않는다.
New intel, new transaction. Take it or leave it.
여긴 깨지기 쉬운 게 많은 것 같은데.
Try it. I'm all paid up with the right people.
질문을 피하지 마.
Easy, friend. Not looking for trouble.
나는 월터를 대신해서 말하고 있다.
Rather be paid now. Done talking. Not getting more from me about any of this.
이 새끼가?
Yes, let's. Tell me what planet they were on. Needs to be taken off the streets.
야,
Fully stocked and ready to. Maybe I did.
2,500원.
Had a freelancer trail the seller back to his place. Sleep crate 1.
자, 판매자의 수면 상자 찾기.
Hope you can succeed at that before we are discovered.
Really? I wouldn't do that.
슬레이트. 벨뱅크의 수입과 지출 보고서. 얘는 지금 돈이 없다고 뜨네요. 개인 메시지. 곧 해고 통지가 올 수 있다.
Welcome to the Astral Lounge. Yeah, you're new here, aren't you? Name's Boone Morgan, your new best friend on Neon. If you're here for a drink or listen to the music, I've got you covered. But if you're here for something a little more exciting, we have plenty of Aurora for sale.
난 하지 않아.
No. Drugs are for street gangs and junkies. Aurora is on an entirely different level. I like to call it an exquisitely crafted transcendent experience. Only problem is that won't fit on the package. Here, take a look at the menu. Now, I'm not going to lie. The Aurora is a bit expensive, but let's face it. Can you really put a price on pleasure?
펜트하우스가 있어. 자, 여기서 회의가 있는데 보안이 걱정된다.
The Astral Lounge is one of the safest places in all of Neon. Security is handpicked from the finest officers in the city.
자, 기밀 회의는 어떤 장소에서 열리나?
Private meetings are usually held in the floor above. Just use the elevators.
누군가 밖으로 나가는 것을 막기 위해 문을 제어해야 한다 가정을 해보자.
I'm afraid that would be a serious fire hazard. And I think it's only fair to warn you that the network security on our doors is state of the art.
변투가 벌어지면?
Then I would say you'd be interested in the Astral Lounge VIP package. For a reasonable fee, our security can be your security.
설득.
We do strive for setting the most reasonable rate.
스트라우드 에클랜드라면 VIP 대접을 받을 줄 알았는데?
You work for Stroud Eklund? Well, perhaps something could be arranged.
난 월터 스트라우드가 직접 온다.
Mr. Stroud is coming to the Astral Lounge. Now that is interesting. Well, I think we can certainly offer a discounted rate for you. if you were still interested.
자, 1,000원.
Excellent. Let me just apply that discount we discussed, and done. We do hope your meeting goes to your satisfaction.
야, 이 인간들
Normally, once we're alone, your shoulders relax. They're taut.
We're on to something remarkable. Maybe what I've always dreamed of.
I can tell. I can see your mind racing.
I haven't even stopped to ask you how you're.
좀 기다려주자.
I'm fine. The board complains. I assure them. There's the occasional assassination attempt.
So, you don't need anything from me then?
I don't.
Am I just some useless stargazer? You would have been better off marrying a Hope or a Tayo, someone who could be with you at every meeting.
Oh, don't go on about that again. Needing you isn't the same as wanting you. And I'd much rather want my partner than need them. Less complicated.
Now, I know Constellation seems to take up so much of my time. But I never stop thinking of you. Wondering what
얘네 뭐야?
to take over the company and drive me out.
It's how I show my love.
대화 다 하셨죠?
How are the preparations coming?
이 새끼 그거 나한테 일 시켜놓고 지금 여기서 이 짓만 하고 있던 거야? 자, 준비는 끝났다.
Good. Let's be on our way then. Goodbye, my dear. See you at the next board meeting?
Oh, I'll be keeping an eye on this little operation. Just in case. Good luck, all of you.
가자.
All right, we're here. Now, I don't know what the cellar looks like, but they'll have a security briefcase with them. Larger than normal. Big enough to hold the artifact. We should split up. The code phrase to identify yourself as the buyer is Ramsey and Travers.
램지 앤 트래버스? 판매자 얼굴.
It's not like people who trade in stolen goods are eager to share personally identifying information.
오케이.
Code phrases? Under different circumstances, Walter, I think you might have made an adequate smuggler.
Remember, Ramsey and Travers. We'll meet back near the elevator.
이 아저씨 이악 물고 씹네. 여기서 찾아야 된다고? 일단 가방을 갖고 있을 거고.
Having fun? Can't
뭐야?
hear you. I can't hear myself think.
여기 있나? 너니?
Hey there. What's up?
얘겠다.
Hey.
아니야?
Enjoy
아니 이 새끼들 가방 들었다 넣었다 이래? 이거다. 너냐?
What is it? Can't you see I'm busy drinking?
램지와 트래버스가 함께한다.
Oh, really? I heard you all have a meeting in a few minutes, don't you? In one of those fancy VIP lounges? Speaking of which, I gotta get going myself. Excuse me.
자, 찾았고.
Take it easy.
아이,
I just saw our cell.
뭔가 화난 것처럼 보였어.
That's not surprising. Now, before we head in there, he'll ask for twice what we agreed on. That's normal. He'll probably try to walk out. That's normal, too. Don't worry about the amount we actually settle on. The Stroud-Eklund Discretionary Fund is just a chip to you and me. Our goal is to get him to accept that chip in exchange for the artifact. Anything goes as long as it's in our hands, and we're not dead. How does that sound?
오케이, 무기는 언제든 꺼낼 수 있도록 준비해두지.
Let's just try it my way first, Remember that man is selling the artifact for a reason. He might be nefarious, but he might just be desperate. If everyone walks away with what they want, I'll call it a success.
자, 됐고.
You try Aurora yet?
아, 갔구나
You
그래서.
won't regret it.
자, 우리가 왔어.
So you're Stroud. You look different in person.
Our public relations always insists on doing some touch-ups for the official photos. Embarrassing, really.
Your security here going to stand or sit for this little meeting, making me nervous.
신경 쓰지 마라.
Flexing the muscles already, huh? Fine.
Am I to assume that briefcase has our item of interest?
Yeah, here it is.
Well, look at that.
One of a kind, and I know you want it.
I have the amount we agreed on.
Things have changed. I want double.
Now, how am I supposed to do that?
I don't know, but your security here seems to have some fancy gear. Why don't they chip in?
허세 부리지 마라.
Oh, really? And how do you know that? Who talked?
Does it matter? We know you're in a fix, and we're still willing to buy. For the agreed-upon amount.
I got people after me, okay? I can't just settle on what we agreed on. I need more so I can disappear.
이 새끼 돈
That's not our
계좌에
problem.
돈 한 푼도
We came here
없다더만.
expecting one amount. Now you want another.
You telling me Walter Stroud ain't got the cash? I'll walk out of this booth right now.
넌 돈이 필요하겠지.
I leave now. I can get a jump start on the people after me, instead of you all wasting my time.
You'd be on your way already if you just take the money I'm offering you and shut up. What's it going to be? Take or walk?
똑똑해져라.
All right, you win. Hand over the money. This thing is all yours.
자,
Well done. Some high-pressure tactics.
And you got away with it? Impressive.
Shall we have it? This couldn't have gone better.
자,
Remember, you're representing all of us out there.
가자.
Stop right there. You're in possession of Slayton Aerospace property.
Ah, Slayton must have been the original owner. We don't need to do this. All's fair on Neon. Am I right?
Hand over Mr. Slayton's property. Now.
그만해.
It's my employer's property. That's all I need to know. You gonna make me shoot you?
당신의 보스가 그게 뭔지 몰라. 풀어주면 알려줄게.
Not happening.
마인드 컨트롤. 넌 이걸 원하지 않았을 텐데.
Maybe I did. Yeah.
슬레이튼과 직접 대화하겠다.
I'm listening. Huh. All right. But Nicholas Slayton isn't a man you want after you. Good luck with that.
Sending our men into the Astral Lounge. Slayton must be serious about getting the artifact back. We'd better get off the planet quickly. Ace. Something's gone wrong, hasn't
뭐야?
it?
너 왜 여기 있어?
Slayton has put a bounty on your heads. He's greased a few palms. Your ship's been impounded at the spaceport.
There goes our way out.
내 배 뺏겼다고? 그럼 대처해야지.
Agreed. Have a talk with the man himself.
Slayton Aerospace has offices here in the trade tower. If Nicholas is moving this quickly, he must be there or close by.
Let's head to their lobby, shall we? See if we can make an appointment.
가자. 아, 여기도 배 부품 파는 데고.
Welcome to Slayton Arrows.
슬레이튼과 약속을 잡고 싶다.
I'm afraid Mr. Slayton is a very busy man.
비즈니스 기회가 있다.
I'm sure you do.
이게 안 먹혀? 우선 정중하게 부탁하겠습니다.
Try it. I dare you.
이 인간이?
Ah, there does seem to be a hole in his schedule.
윌터 스트라우드랑 함께다.
We weren't expecting a VIP to come through today. Let me just run a few checks. Oh, I think we can make an exception in your case. Mr. Slayton will see you. Just use the elevator.
자.
Wait. This clearly isn't the executive level. He's on to us.
Walter, taking what's mine and then breaking into my
아니 설득해서 들어간 거잖아. 만나 주겠다며.
bold move, but one easily countered.
Oh, we're trapped.
Hello, Walter, dear, are you there?
Issa?
Took longer than I'd like, but I managed to pay off one of Slayton's security consultants. They've patched me in.
All right. We've got her out. Once the door's open, just follow her instructions, okay?
Okay.
I'm aware of the irony of me continuing to...
Doors will open in 3, 2, 1. Slayton's guards and employees are all over. Be careful.
자, 일단은 복장을 바꿉시다. 어쩔 수 없지.
Okay. You'll want to use the vent system to slip around unnoticed. There's a cupboard just to the right of the elevator you came in on. That's the elevator you came in on. Jump right across the top of it and keep going to the end. Drop down and follow the conduit all the way to the end, past the fork.
디지픽.
There's a vent above you. Just climb up.
아, 얘한테
The
째꼈구나.
room below you is clear. Drop down. Stop. One of the doors leads you right into the open. I'm unlocking a safe route. Opening the door on your right. Go now. Head left, but don't go through the door at the end yet. There's a robot stalking the hall. Wait. It's walking down the hall. Go now, straight across to the door. Keep going all the way to the end.
오케이, 여긴 안 열려 있고. 여기도 안 열려 있고. 야, 여기로 넘어가면 돼?
Wait, there's people in the room up ahead. Closing the shutters.
아, 요 창문에 애들이 있어서.
Another robot up ahead. Wait for it to pass, then head straight across to the maintenance door next to the security gate. Go now!
가자.
Let me just get that for you.
여기로 들어가라는 거지?
You know the routine. Up the vent. It's a short one, I promise.
가자. 여기 아이템이 있고. 어? 결국 여기로 내려가야 된다는 거네.
Almost there. Door on the right.
여기 왜 이래? 그냥 상자는 못 참거든? 잠시만. 디지픽 좋아. 자, 여긴 뭐냐?
There's the door. It should take you outside.
Outside? You expect us to climb up the trade tower?
There's a series of catwalks that lead directly up one floor to the executive level.
Well, I guess after you.
트라이텍, 스타필드. 왜 이렇게 괜찮은 게 없냐? 니콜라스 슬레이튼과 대결하다.
You're coming in just behind the executive elevators. I'll call the one on the far end, and you can walk right over the top.
어이.
You know, it's moments like this that really makes Neon the best place to do business. You steal what's mine. I trap you in the city. You infiltrate my office. I lock it down. Where else can you match wits for the highest stakes but here?
내 배를 돌려줘.
You have what's mine. I, indirectly, have what's yours. We are at a stalemate. Although I do count a few more
아니잖아요.
guns on my side.
그들을 신뢰하는 건 실수야. 내가 더 세.
You do make a bold point, but that doesn't resolve our current dilemma.
Perhaps I can help. We're both people of business, Nicholas. In the same industry, no less.
Yes, I'm beginning to see the opportunity. There is, however, one final detail to disclose. Mr. Musgrove, my former employee, and the thief responsible for our serendipitous meeting, was caught prior to your arrival. I think it would cement our new partnership if you were to decide on his sentence yourselves.
걘 도둑인 거니까 걔한테 그 법에 맡기면 되잖아.
If that is your decision, you need only tell him yourself, and then we will handle the rest.
Assuming there is no information we are lacking, that seems reasonable.
My security brought Musgrove to my office. I'm sure seeing you again will be a fine conclusion to your previous business.
We have an opportunity to spare a man's life. I know he probably wouldn't do the same for us, but that shouldn't matter.
얘랑 대화하라고?
Oh no. You. Slayton really does have a sick sense of humor.
그래서 돈은?
Slayton took it all. Probably in one of his secure accounts somewhere.
I'll settle up with him later. Arbitration, lawyers, all that nonsense.
Please. I was just trying to sell a product, okay? Isn't that why we're all here?
Be lenient. We were taking advantage of his initiative, after all, even if we have found ourselves working with the man he stole from.
일단 감옥에 갈 수밖에 없지.
Justice for some, huh? Fine. Rather be caged than dead.
It seems you will have plenty of time to evaluate that sentiment while you are in jail.
I will make the arrangements for Neon Security to take him into custody. You're free to leave.
Time to go.
오케이.
Let's talk more back at the ship.
됐다.
Hi. Please disregard my attempt.
Annie, I would like a chance to talk to you.
뭘
if you
얘기하고
are
싶은
able.
거야?
I wanted to thank you for giving me the chance to work with you. I know we met under unusual circumstances. You seem to be acclimating well to Constellation. Are you enjoying working with them?
처음인 건 확실하고.
I think none of us were expecting what we have found. Well, perhaps Mateo. You have certainly become a vital part of the organization. That is a credit to your abilities. If I may, from what you have seen, do you think I fit in well with the rest of Constellation?
익숙해질 필요는 없지.
Perhaps, but it is still important to me. I feel as though I am often looking in at the rest of the group. I do not like this feeling. I would like to feel that I am a valued member of the organization, but I am concerned that I am off-putting, or my actions have alienated me. I have not shared much, but everyone knows I worked with smugglers for years. I am no stranger to
밀수업자
violence and death.
출신이야. 나도 밀수업 되게 많이 하고 있는데.
Why should I be? It was necessary for survival. I would not be here otherwise. For those that have not lived it, it can be difficult to imagine or accept. Others here have seen conflict, but for more noble causes. Vladimir is the only one here who can begin to understand. He was the one who pressed the group to include me. I lack his charm. He puts others at ease. I fear my presence does the opposite.
자, 얘는 유혹을 한번 해보자. 괜찮아요. 당신 정말 매력적이에요.
That is kind of you. You also have a lot going. I find expressing affection difficult, but truly. Thank you. I know this seems trivial, perhaps childish. I have just always relied only on myself. I have never been surrounded by people like this. By a group I wish to be a part of. Does that make sense?
유치한 고민이라고 생각하진 않아.
Thank you. That is reassuring. Discussing these things is challenging for me. I hope now you can better understand why I wanted to keep the circumstances of our meeting quiet. I wanted to thank you for not saying anything to Vladimir. I know that you said you wouldn't, but it is still a relief. I would like my contributions to Constellation to amount to more than violence.
별일 아니야?
It would have been, to some. Thank you for talking this over with me. It is good to know that at least one member of Constellation understands me.
자, 가자. 유물 떨구러 갑시다.
Deal with a man who
What was it like?
dead.
Terrible. Terrible.
I
It was
guess
terrible.
we can call that a win.
You stay away from that
What do you
stuff,
think?
Cora. Trust me. It's the worst.
아내랑 잘 어울려요? 갑자기? 해보자.
Thank you. I guess. Some people call Issa a jewel, but she's more than that to me. I can't really describe it. There's a me, and a her, and an us. And I wouldn't trade the us for all the credits in Neon.
You are very fortunate. And I am glad that you see it.
All in all, a great success. Thank you for allowing me to tag along with Constellation's newest star. Yes, I used a pun.
이 아저씨 개꼰대인데 약간 아직 동심이 강력한 그런 느낌인데? 새로운 쿼터? 처음 보는 무기인데? 일단 갑시다.
This never gets old. Lift off. Stable orbit achieved. We could stay here forever.
You hold something you have no right right to.
For a while, anyway.
My people have killed for less. But I will offer you one
얘
chance
뭐야?
to hand over the artifact and turn away from this path.
너 뭐야?
That's not any type of ship I recognize.
기존 디자인하고도 다르네.
You see much, but our ship is created from a power beyond your understanding. Its semblance to your own vessels only aids us in masking our presence.
전혀 아닌데.
We are the Starborn, and you are unworthy to possess the artifacts.
이상한 애들이다.
Especially not you, determines our worth.
Tell us, please. What are the artifacts? What are they for? Did you make them? What gives you more right to them than humanity?
Answering your questions is exactly what we cannot allow. Abandon your thirst for knowledge or drown in it.
저거 노획해봐야겠다. 오랫동안 인류를 관찰해왔나?
We are growing impatient. Cease your attempts to stall for time.
But you speak our language.
We know everything about you. That is why your kind cannot have the artifact.
왠지 인간인데 인간이 아닌 척하는 찐따일 것 같지 왜? 그래서
The more you understand, the more damage you will do.
How could just knowing what you are be dangerous?
Our distance from you is the whole point. We interfere now because we must.
I'm not liking what I'm seeing on the scans. Energy output from that ship is far above the normal range. If we spin up the grav drive now,
아니 싸울
we
거야.
have a chance.
노획해야 돼. 우주의 먼지로 만들자.
You really want to risk a straight fight with an enemy we know nothing about? We need to regroup. Bide our time.
We can wait no longer. Prepare yourselves for oblivion.
I have something I need to discuss with you.
자 됐고. 자, 이 친구 엔진.
Charge their engines.
도킹 안 돼?
Become as dust.
에 튀네.
How about you? But I've never heard of these Starborn.
에이.
Speculation part of my brain is in overdrive. We need to regroup at the lodge immediately. Tell Noel to analyze the data off the ship's sensors. Everyone's going to want to weigh in on this.
Agreed, we should not delay.
오케이. 프레임 왜 이렇게 떨어져?
Again, who do you think will be the first to ask us questions? Mateo or Noel?
어이, 노엘.
How is Neon? Are you okay?
공격을 받았다.
Wait, what happened? Who was after you?
Take a look at the ship's sensor data. I think everybody needs to see this.
All right, I'll start transferring the data over now. Let me just bring it up on here at the table.
자, 여기다가 표시해 준다고? 해봐.
Is that a prototype? No, that material isn't anything we... What the... Everyone, come take a look at this.
That's no faction vessel or Crimson Fleet. Secret military tech, maybe?
No United Colonies Admiral approved that starship design.
They call themselves the Starborn. Demanded we hand over the artifact. Like we were children, playing with their parents' things.
What do people know? Any offshoot groups go by that name?
None in any corner of the settled systems I've seen. Maybe a distant human colony finally popping its head up? Another house for Rune?
I very much doubt that.
We ignoring the obvious here? A heretofore unknown group who just happens to know about the artifacts. I'm just gonna say it. Intelligent alien life, or extra-dimensional beings. The original creators from the furthest fringes of space.
Or beyond even that. Is the metaphor of avenging angels coming down to keep
천사는 좀 아닌 것
forbidden
같은데.
knowledge not apt here?
So, we have a lot of theories, but nothing concrete. Except that they're after the artifacts, and they're willing to take them by force.
그건 아닌 것 같아. 우주선은 인간이 만든 것 같긴 해.
Just because we can't ID it doesn't mean it's not one of ours. It's got shields, engines, all the usual settled systems tech.
I don't mean to judge your grasp of material engineering, but I've never seen a starship built out of whatever that is. Although I bet if you put that ship hull and an artifact under the same lens, you'd get a match.
Noel, start analyzing all the data from the ship sensors, the gravitational wave they caused, scans of their weapons, shields, everything. We're in the dark. We need to learn anything about them we can, including some way to fight them if necessary. Until then, we stay the course, collect the artifacts. It's even more important now that an intelligence we don't know or understand is looking for them.
일단 계속하지 않으면 배울 수 없는 건 똑같지.
All we can do is be more cautious, but we are not stopping. This could end up being a race we don't want to lose. Vladimir, has the Eye picked up anything new?
Some glints of shine in the dark. Ready to hand them out as soon as you please.
All right. Good luck, everyone. And be careful out there.
자, 일단 컬렉션 추가를 합시다. 용.
Spend so much time looking at the scans. I can see star systems orbiting in my head. You had a hell of a shake, getting bullied in the void. Starborn sure know how to make an entrance. Ready to head back out there? The Eye can help you find the artifacts, but I'm afraid she's blind to our new competitor.
준비가 끝났다.
Double check the safety and locks wherever you go, okay? Exploration's dangerous, even without some nefarious group trying to kill you.
탭. 아. 양의 정수. 저거 뭐야? 기타 있나? 아닌데? 양의 정수가 뭐야? 여기로 길이 있는 것 같진 않고. 여긴 먹을 거 없고. 안녕. 어? 병신. 문도 안 열고 수리탄부터 던지는 건데.
How hard is it to take this guy
어디에 전투법이야? 여기가 가자. 여기 있다. 아주 좋고. 또 나올 텐데. 야, 나와. 너 인간이잖아. 아, 늦었다. 얘 지금 얘 죽으면 템을 못 떨구거든요. 이번엔 뭔가 다른데? 뭔가 선명해.
Hopefully someday.
야, 가져온 거 있습니다.
Look at how far we've come. It's all becoming so overwhelming. The Starborn, the artifact visions, the music. Is it all worth it?
Mateo, are you having a crisis of faith? You?
What if the Starborn are right? What if our hunt for the artifacts is a fool's errand, doomed to failure and catastrophe?
You think we're doing the wrong thing? We just want answers. Isn't that why we all joined in the first place? The noble quest of discovery?
그만.
The concern is not unwarranted. We are unsure what we are dealing with here.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to shame either of you. Blame the workings of a worried mind. I just hope that this journey doesn't turn us into something that we wouldn't recognize from where we are now.
Hate to interrupt, but I have a favor to ask.
어떤 거?
Lot of equipment on the Eye has reached the span's end. If we're going to find more artifacts further out, we need work done. Got the nods and signs from Sarah and Walter for the materials, but I need hands.
어떤 수리?
Console parts, replacement wires that have burned out, some fixes to the intercom between the station and the lodge.
Okay.
Won't be going alone. Need more than just the you and I. Asked around. A few constellations are already on their way up.
오늘은 여기까지. 바이.